There it is. Fade that shit. Full screen. Let's go. Okay, so we're doing this in 30 FPS instead. Sorry to disappoint, but let's go. That's... How about you stop spamming, you piece of shit? Oh, that wasn't Aceback. It was Small Pizza Man 50. Thank you for the I guess. I don't know what it does though. That slope's too slippery. You need a bike to get up. You don't have a bike? There's a cycle shop in Eterna City. Nice. But what if we... It feels like you could glitch up with an emulator, but who does that? Found a Pokeball. It's kind of funny when you see something that looks like a Pokeball, and it is indeed one. Okay, so we're using the Vulkan API this time instead of OpenGL, and we'll see if we get less or more graphical glitches. Yeah, Ember that shit. Maybe we could catch him. Yeah, we should though. We should catch this man. We'll take it easy. I think Rock Smash would be fine. Check the other corner where the grass is missing. Oh. Small Pizza Man with the big brain. Well, there we go. Speaking about the glitches. Okay. Nice start. It already crashed. Maybe we do have to use OpenGL. Yeah. G, I guess. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. It's all fine, dude. Okay, we didn't have any graphical glitches. But it fucking crashed right away. I'll try to go back to OpenGL at least. As I said, if it continues like this, I'll just play something else. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do. I want to catch Machop. Get myself an Ebra. Okay, wait. Let me try this first. There we go. Mario Maker 3. Now we're talking. I wonder what that says. Oh, hello, Nady Boy. How are you doing? I didn't see what's your username until now. Because Aceback, you've been following me for way too long. And you're only here for the fails. That means that I have been consistently delivering on that? Is that a good or a bad thing? Okay. Fade, let's go. Take 2, I guess. Crims Maker 69. You sure have. What do you want, dude? Okay, so here's another thing. I have to take back one of my complaints about this remake. Because I thought that the weird and very quick movement of the NPCs was, part of the game, part of the remake. But no, I was playing with an uncapped frame rate, which I can show you right here. And you see the NPCs move faster, but I don't. So now we're playing in 60 FPS, I believe. And it looks very nice. But if we go back to the original 30, the NPCs move slower, but I'm still at the same speed. So obviously I think the emulator is gonna fix this issue. But my complaint was that, oh, the NPCs move so weird and fast. But that was the emulator's fault, not the game. So I take it back. Now it looks a little bit better. It's still a little bit weird how they move in this old school Generation 1 the movement, 4-way. They stand still for like 5 seconds and then they move. But hey, it has the spirit of the original, so there you go. Oh, of course, it's kind of hinting towards something being here. No? Was a Small Pizza Man lying to me? There's nothing here. Unless I'm pressing the wrong button. Top right. Oh, right. Okay. Give me the Machop, please. So how much are you willing to bet it's gonna crash this time? Last time it was Lear, right? I think it was Lear that did it. I already have a no dude. So get out of here. Never mind then. The wild Geodude's defense fell. Sandstorm? That's kind of rude. Get it? I wonder if anyone got that reference. He's out of there. Okay, let's be extremely safe. Wait, what? Power Up Punch. Who? Oh, Munky. Let's see. Fighting move. 40 power. Striking opponents over and over makes the user's fists harder. Hitting a target raises the attack stats. Okay, we already have one though. And it's the same power. Huh. Yeah, you got it, lady boy. Do we need Scratch? Do we need Taunt for that matter? What does the chat think? Should we unlearn anything? You know, it sounds pretty weird if you ask me. Hitting a target raises the attack stats? Like, the target's attack stats? I mean, obviously not. But you can kind of read it like that. No, it should say raises its attack stats. Yeah, I don't know if Taunt is actually worth it. We'll go with that. Nice, I guess. But Munky isn't a fighting type yet, right? It's just a fire type right now. So the fighting moves don't get any boosts until it evolves. Unless I'm mistaken. I wanted to save. In case it crashes again here. I guess we'll see. Let's see how it looks. Mm-hmm. It's the Opus Fox. How are you doing? I'm following your footsteps. I'm breaking the law. Okay, don't you... Holy shit. One more attack. No. No, there it is. It actually worked this time? It worked, huh? Maybe we were unlucky? Seems fine. How is my main fox doing today? Sparky wants to learn Bite. Yeah, thank God. Lear. Not a big fan. 60 power, 100% accuracy. Huh, this may also make the target flinch. Well, that's nice. You know, I don't appreciate this stressful music when making decisions. Goddamn. Yeah, we'll get rid of Lear. I'm alright, man. Nice. Had some shit dreams. For some reason, in a split second, I read it as I had some bitch burgers, but I'm doing alright. It hefts a Graveler repeatedly to strengthen its entire body. It uses every type of martial arts. Every type. Damn. We don't need to nickname him. Oh, there's the crash. Yeah. Okay, dude. Freaking Machop is cursed. You know, I'll give it one more try. Damn it! You wish you had a bitch burger right now. He is! He definitely is. No, what are the odds? We streamed for like 3 hours yesterday. everything worked, you know, fine. And now it just keeps on crashing. I will try to change one of the settings again. And we'll see if this works. It could be the asynchronous shader building hack. We'll try with this. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I apologize for all the technical issues. But hey. What can you do? Mario Macaroni 2? I like that. Or Mace-roni. Mac. Yes, I do, actually. I have been planning on streaming it. No, this is way too early for the song. That's when I'm ending the streams. Let's see, Opus, what else did you say? Shit dreams. Man, again! You had that very recently. I'm doing very mixed, as per usual. And that's fine, you know. Okay. Third time's the charm, right? Wait, maybe OpenGL doesn't work with... Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the thing. How it looks on the stream is not how it looks for me. It's probably OBS using the game capture. So what we're gonna do instead is to change it from game capture to display capture. And we should be back to how it was in yesterday's stream. A lot of new faces in the stream today, I see. Yeah, it was very unexpected. I just thought I would try out this game because it got leaked, so I could make a decision if I wanted to buy it or not. And bam! The stream grew out of my control, and there's no turning back. Yeah, now it looks pretty good. So yeah, upright corner. We only lost 2 battles, so we'll catch up pretty quickly. Alright, Munky. You know what to do. Only 2? I expect more Opus. Wait, what? I saw your message on Discord and I had 50. Yeah, I checked the graph. We had about 66 at most. Which is crazy to me. But hey, it was fun. And I'm glad people enjoyed the stream. So far we have a rough start, but we'll see. Alright, Taunt. Out you go. And there were real people this time. Yeah. Okay, so what Opus is referring to is that like a month or 2 ago, I believe, I streamed Zelda Majora's Mask. Oh, we got 2 Pokeballs. Damn. And for some reason, I got attacked by view bots or something, so I had 200 plus. But none of them were human, because only Opus and Aceback were talking, I believe. But this time it was real. Some of them. Wait, I don't remember anyone actually talking in that stream. And also, maybe I should save a little bit more, so we don't have to redo. It's fine, as long as we don't encounter a Machop, right? He's the one who's cursed. Man, this is the very first time I'm streaming on the down low, you know? By not using categories. There we go. We want to get rid of Leer. So it's not Leer that's cursed. You want the battles to move faster? Way faster. Huh. You know, Pokemon has always been that type of a chill game to me, so I don't mind it being a little bit on the slow side. Although, back in the day when I played Generation 1 all the time, because I was, you know, the only generation back then, I used to play it on the Nintendo 64, Pokemon Stadium, because you could use those expansion packs on the controller, whatever they're called. And so I could play Generation 1 on Nintendo 64 on the big screen, which was really nice. And you could also increase the speed. I think it was 2 and 3 times. And what I think is pretty nifty what they did is that you can unlock these fast forward speeds times 2 and times 3 by progressing in the Pokemon Stadium tournament mode, whatever. And that was pretty cool. And this Game Boy overlay you had on the TV, it changes depending on your progress. So once you have unlocked everything and you have the times 3 speed, you have the trio, I think they're called, as the background. Whereas if you only have times 2, it's the trio instead. The duo. Damn it, I forgot their names. Hey, that's a pretty nice remix of the Pokemon Center. Imagine if Nintendo made a new GBA player for the Switch. Huh. No. We'll get emulation, probably. Man, how can the music be so good in this game? It's kind of crazy. We didn't catch much up. We should go up there. It's kind of scary though. But we have to try. Nope. Time to set game speed to 2.5 times and speed run. Why are you in such a fucking hurry, Opus? Just take a breather. Oh god, there it is. I got punched in the face by sand. Always rushing. I guess you could call it high-speed dirt. You know what I'm saying? Give me my fucking chop, please. Mm-hmm. Oh, he got it! My man! It's always fun making these, I don't know if you call it obscure references, but, I don't know. But it's really fun when people get them. And I tend to make a lot of them on my streams. And for the most part, I try to not, explain them. Because that just ruins the magic. A dirt torpedo. I love it when you go from I don't think this game is worth it to actually liking them. Yeah, you know what? I was actually surprised myself. And I don't know if it has anything to do with the warm reception of the last stream. What is with all these dudes? Wait, what? Dread? No, Aceback, you must be misunderstanding me. I loved Dread from the start. I loved it before it even came out. Just because I had a hiccup during the game because of progress issues doesn't mean I dislike the game. I mean, I'm just criticizing the game from my perspective, but I always loved it. This game, however, oh shit. Like, I listened a little bit to the beginning of, yesterday's stream, and I was so freaking negative towards it. Like, why the fuck would you pay for this? This sucks. Nintendo are failing on every single level. Saying I will never ever pay for this. That's why I'm playing it on emulator. To actually, liking the game and deciding to, what the fuck is going on? You mean Skyward Sword? Wait, do you mean Skyward Sword as a whole? Like the original game? Or are you talking about HD in particular? RPG Fantasy? I believe I saw you... Yeah, you followed after the last stream. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Wonder if that glitch would be there on the Switch. Yeah, probably not. The Switch emulator is still, you know, kind of in its early stages. But I am very impressed by how fast it has evolved. Like, I had no idea Switch emulation was this good already. And now I can already play games like Metroid Dread in very high fidelity. Oh, there we go. The cursed boy himself. Dudes. I don't talk like that! You're repeating what other people have been saying. There are some haters on Pokemon. Yeah, I guess. Okay, he shouldn't die from this. Nice. Okay, so it either crashes during the Leer, or after we catch him, or it could just be completely random. So let's just be quick. Opus, if you're a fucking Pokemon hater, then what are you doing on my stream? Oh, so you can hate on it. I get it. Turn up the game breaker. Indeed. Here we go. No nicknames. Oh, wait. Actually, I do have a nickname. Fuck! No, false alarm. It's not crashing. It's because of the on-screen. You thought it crashed, didn't you? Okay. I got... Wait, I can just type on my keyboard. Now, let's make another Megadeth reference. Crash him. Let's see if Opus gets that one. Holy shit, it actually worked. It feels like I'm catching a missing no. "1992 is not a boomer, it's a millennial." I believe 1992 is a humor. You know, with Y. Okay, where's the trade? Where's the Abra? It's not in here. Don't you think rock-type Pokemon are nice? I like how lumpy they are. I'm a zoomer now? Make up your goddamn mind. Let's see. Is it this one? It's Crush M, not Crush M's. God damn, dude. It's a double reference. He's called Crash him because he's crashing the game 2 times. But it's a Megadeth reference because Crush him. Oh, maybe you mean the capital E. I'm sorry. What if we found a shiny Machop and it crashed the stream? Wait, it's not the tall building, is it? I don't believe it is. Nope. It makes you feel like feel as if they're your very own. I named our Psyduck yellow just because of its color. I don't understand the logic behind that at all. Ditto. That's a good double ref. Pretty clever. Thank you, man. I hope I made you proud. Now, I don't exactly know what the humor is. Oh, there we go. Whatever it is. I can definitely see the pros and cons of how it was back in the day. Compared to how it is now. Yeah, thanks either way, RPG. Kaza? Kass. Kass is the Swedish word for something that's trash. And if you add an A at the end, kassa, it means that oh, how do you even explain that in English? Either way, you're bending the word in a way, but kass. But with S instead. No Swedish. I'm sorry. Wait, what is he holding? Wait, you can teleport? That's like you get out of dungeons and stuff. An Oran Berry. Okay. What does it do? Maybe someone nice in chat could tell me. Oh, there it is. A berry to be consumed by Pokemon. If a Pokemon holds one, it can restore its HP by 10 points during battle. Okay, so it activates whenever it's necessary. It's a quiet one. It likes dry food. Okay, so quiet is less speed but more special attack. It sounds pretty good. And it has synchronize. The attacker will receive the same status condition if it inflicts a burn, poison, or paralysis to the Pokemon. Huh. Cool. And it only knows teleport right now. Warp to the last Pokemon Center visited. Wow. If a wild Pokemon uses this move, it flees. So if we use it in battle, we flee as well. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I have no means of trading in order to get Alakazam. So what does the chat think? Should I actually go with this and just stick with Kadabra? Yeah, I did. I believe I did. Wait, can you... I guess that's fine. Cheat? Well, how am I supposed to do that? I'm no hacker. Okay, there's nothing else up here, right? I think we're heading down into the underground. Alright. Yeah, Kadabra is pretty cool. And I like psychic Pokemon. Pokemon, so we'll go with that. Woo! Let's do it. Trade with the item to get Alakazam? Wait, the item? No, you trade your Alakazam with another human or something. And it evolves during the trade. Oh, this isn't the underground? Can you get routes before post-game? If you can, I'd say use Gardevoir. I don't know, dude. I'm no expert. Rock Smash sounds pretty good. Yes, of course. But yeah, chat, you can decide. Should I keep Abra or not? Because we only have room for one more Pokemon. Curse Nintendo for forcing social interaction. Oh god. Yeah, I feel. It's in the Grand Underground. Okay. I'm just gonna scratch him to death. So I have 2 accounts and switches and 2 switches and 2 accounts. Wait, what? Okay, I shouldn't be surprised. I believe there are a lot of Pokemon fans who have 2 switches and, you know, they buy both games. But holy crap, do Nintendo get a lot of money for that. Just so you can get more Pokemons instead of forcing the social interactions. Oh, that's my boy. I know you can do it, Munky. Show me. Mm-hmm. Or they can... None. Oh my god. Good thing I looked at the chat. That was so cursed. Or they can non-crims? If you know what I mean. Yeah, same here, dude. I had Pokemon Gen 1 and 2. With the link cable and everything. That was cool. Can get none. Yeah, of course. Okay, what are we gonna name the Zubat? I don't think we're gonna use him, but it's always fun to name them. Get no money. Okay. Oh, we can't have the period. Damn it. But now he's stuck in my fucking party. And he's leeching all my XP. Whoa. Why did he teleport? I mean, he didn't, but the background didn't change. Holy shit. Yeah, but we already have a poison type, though, and a flying type. What the hell is going on in this place? I didn't mean for that to be the name. You see, that's the fun part. You see, that was my initial thoughts going into this remake. Like, yeah, I'm very curious as, you know, I want to play Generation 4 because I never got to experience it. And now Nintendo is giving me the opportunity to go ahead and do it. But I can't do... What? But I did not like what I was seeing. And so I resorted to doing this thing. But I'm no huge Pokemon expert or diehard fan, so I don't need to get both versions and capture everything and go shiny hunting. That's not really what I do. I just play games for fun, casually, for the most part, you know. Of course, there are some games I go in for a little bit more. There's no money in Space Boy. Or due to the emulation, I'm gonna be annoyed if it's on the Switch. You know, Nintendo is kind of infamous for fucking it up for other people. Case in point, the Nintendo Switch expensive pack. And you play Ocarina of Time, and you're gonna have a field day with anger. I know I did. So I wouldn't be extremely surprised if that was the case. But no, they wouldn't. Right? Munky. I was pretty close to call him Munky. But then I thought about Kingdom Hearts and how it's called Muni. But Munky. So Munky it is. I am so tired of fighting Geodudes. I never want to see one in my entire life. Go away. We never had a glitchy Pokemon game before except Gen 1. You know, if you play Generation 1, you know, completely casual and not know anything about any tricks or glitches, the game is pretty, you know, fine. Of course, some things don't work. For example, focus energy, I believe it's called. It's supposed to increase your critical rate, but because of a bug, it just doesn't do anything. So focus energy is a useless move in Generation 1. But for most people, they don't really notice or care. I know I didn't. And that's why I got pretty happy later on when Generation 1 got a remake in terms of, you know, with Fire Red and Leaf Green. And that was very nice. We can play them with color. I don't want to be here anymore. Too many dudes. Yeah, but I believe most people didn't know anything about those glitches. You know, lucky for me, I had 3 older brothers who were on the internet all the time in the early days, and they learned about these glitches and tried it out themselves, and then they taught it to me. Chop macho. Okay. Let's see. We'll go with the Flower Man. Wait, what? Not the item. There we go. Chop, chop. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I snuck my Pokemon to work. What? Okay, dude. Or should I say... Dude. Never mind. Worker Mason sent out Macho. Mason? As in Harry Mason? Silent Hill 1? Mommy! Thank you for the encouragement, I guess. Stun Spore. Crims, you're lacking something. You know, I definitely need more Woomy in my life. I just have to wait until next year. Low kick. What else could you use against me? I'm a freaking bud. Your first Pokemon game was Fire Red and had no idea it was a remake. Yeah, I believe that was the case for many people. Speaking about focus energy, there it is. And it probably works this time. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree. Ouch. It's not very effective, but it's a critical hit. So yeah, focus energy is definitely working this time. I don't know the exact math behind it, but it's like... What is it, 25% more crit chance? Oh boy. He's fucking up my flower. Can my paralysis work? Pretty please. Oh, he might be dead here. Yes! Yes! Easy clap. Coffee time. Damn straight. Indeed. Well, now aren't you something? Easy money. Okay, how big is the encounter rate in this game? Fucking dudes. Okay, you know what pisses me off? There is a smudge on my glasses. And I'm playing Pokemon. How am I supposed to deal with this? Got him. There. The darn spot is gone. Wow, you're so aggressive. I thought the crate was attacking me. Is that a fucking Onyx? Onyx the Fox. Okay, who will win? Big Snake Rock thingy versus Green Bean. Well, Stun Spore? Okay, that effect is not looking very... Bean all day. Stop! And now I can't paralyze him anymore. Fuck. Okay, Ground Rock. Do we really want that though? I feel like that's one of the worst combinations in Pokemon, right? Ouch. No! Cauliflower, you're way too strong! How? Nice, I guess? Bird is level 13, wants to move, wants to learn the move Double Team. By moving rapidly, the user makes illusory copies of itself to raise its evasiveness. Yeah, sure. No growl, please. Thank you, bird. Go away now. Should have just used potions and let poison do the work. What, Munky? He's not gonna be a Munky anymore? I will not have to condemn you for not choosing Turtwig. You will have to condemn, but this is a Munky. Munkferno. How can you possibly say no to this? It's a fighting fire. Mac punch! Munky Punch? Uh-huh, this move always goes first. Nice. Okay, we don't need so many fighting moves. But Scratch is pretty shit. Unless something is strong against fighting, then Scratch could be good. I don't know. Like, do we really need 4 different types of fighting moves? I mean, 3 moves with 40 power. I believe not. So Rock Smash has gotta go, because it has the lowest PP. And I need more PP in my Munky. Rock Smash, bye-bye. But wait a second. Wait a second. Don't I need Rock Smash to get rid of these rocks once I get the badge? Oh, fuck. The game can't soft lock you like that. That wouldn't make any sense. Who gives a shit? Oh, it's built in. Like hidden move, hidden power thingy? Okay. Whoa. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, get rid of the boulder blocking away. What? Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you can get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. Bye, I guess? I didn't even say anything. It's like, okay, watch this. Found an escape rope. But why isn't my teleporter working? It's only outside? Fine, alrighty then. Just a quick battle on my break. This world kind of scares me. I'm just looking at people. And they tell me a bunch of shit I don't want to know. Flower boy, go! Show him the grass move. Holy shit. Who needs a Pokémon sensor, am I right? That's my boy. Onyx! Keep him. Okay, let's catch this one then. It may be unable to move. Gonna have to leave soon, Cream Sport. No charger and only have my phone. My man. That's perfectly fine. Oh, wow. We don't even need the paralysis. Opus, before you leave, just remember, you're fucking amazing. And you're cool, and I hope everything works out. Sleep better, for fuck's sake, and god damn it, these dudes! Never mind. It's a Sue dude. Pug. What do you want with me? No. How are you doing, Margaret? Oh, dead end. Nice. I'd better get on back to work. You know, I'd rather be traveling around with Pokemon the way you do. I mean, you can. There are no rules in this world, apparently. Everybody's just fucking about. Working so wanted background sound. Nice. Cheers, mate. Hope you do well too. See you next time. Yes, sir. I wonder if Mr. Margaret is gonna get this game. Whoa, what happened to the frame rate? It's all over the place. All the Geodudes are dead. Just a bunch of bats now. And I can't kill the bats with my freaking pot. There he is. You gonna get it? Nice. Margaret, trade with me once the game comes out, please. Why have job? Just fight kids for the money. in the Pokemon world. Yeah, but here's the thing, Natty Boy. You can only do it once per kid. Because then they just stand there for the rest of time without any money. And no clear goal. Yeah, we only have one attack. But first blade of the Ruined King. Sounds good, mates. You know, the encounter rate is a little bit too much for my taste. I guess that's why they give you repel. Noise. Now the game says he fainted. But in reality, he just implodes. Okay, how many steps were there? Like 2? Yeah. Like, he's not just dead. His body doesn't exist anymore. Good on you, dude. Nice kit. Good night. But you know, I'm thinking more and more, if I'm gonna buy the real game once it comes out, I'll obviously have to restart from the beginning. Now, will that be boring for both me and those who have, you know, seen this playthrough so far? Because in that case, I don't know. It's a good preview, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. You get to play along. Hey, nice. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. You know, I have a stream in the background and I watch. I mean, I play the game that they're playing at the same time. That's very cozy. Okay, so gym should be... Yeah, right here. Roark. We'll go Plant Boy. No way, Spec. You're cozy. Man, someone in the stream yesterday, I believe it was Lady Boy, maybe, who said that it's all cloning. All of these trainers. Just a bunch of clones. Makes sense. We avoided the long way round. Let's see why you do that. To get your fucking XP and money. Obviously. Now what's with that sunny thing? Okay. I mean, they are literally clones. In terms of, you know, the game making perspective. It's just copy and paste, and then they changed their trainer name that you can only see once. Wow. Jonathan? Now I understand why you decided to battle with me. Easy money. Obviously. You should go whichever way you want. Take the shortcut or the long way. See, I like that. Only those who want to win can challenge at Pokémon Gym. Okay. Darius. Pretty original choice of Pokemon. Now show me what you got. Whew, crit. Level 8. We don't even need the paralysis. Just gonna absorb him. Which is kind of funny because my name, my artist name or whatever, the stream name, Narokath, it means absorb. So So it's very fitting to use that attack. This is humiliating. Nah, it's fine, dude. You paid up, so it's fine. One day I'm going to become a tough trainer like you. We don't even need to go back to the Pokémon Center. Is the game good despite the first trailer? I don't know, man. I never played the original, so for me this is kind of new. I mean, very new. But I was expecting more, because I believe Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they look better than this, and they were on the 3DS. I am not entirely sold on the chibi style, but at the same time, if you look back to the original Pokemon games, they kind of are in that chibi style. And then in the battles themselves, you look like human beings. So I guess it's growing on me. Cauliflower, do it. Hello! How are you doing? Welcome back, my good friend. Oops, I should use... Okay, good. Because I want to build up my growth here. The big strats. It's a good remake, true to the original. Yeah, and some people say that it's too true. You know, it's a one-to-one copy. Of course not in terms of graphics, but in everything else. You know, in terms of tiles and stats and how the game works. It's a one-to-one remake. Like if you play both games and you move at the exact same time and you don't count for the loading times and stuff like that, it's the exact same game, but maybe you want that in a remake? Maybe you don't. For me, it's impossible to say. You're making food because, you know, hungry. That's good, Lahu. That's what you do. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. Speaking of which, how about we all take a glass of water? Okay, we need to be careful now with rollout being in action. Yeah, absorb. Should be pretty damn strong now. ×4 and higher special stats. Grand Underground is completely different. There are some changes. You see? I didn't know that. That's good to know. Woo! Was actually filling my glass with water. That's crazy. Okay, should we do one more growth? I have 24 HP. I'll do one absorb first. It could just straight up kill him. It almost did. We should be maxed out now. Oh, we had sturdy. What a bitch. Got to stay hydrated. You got it. We avoided. I'm just gonna do one more. Okay, so from what I remembered when I played, I think it was Ultra Moon that I played last. You could check during the battle how many stat increases you have. Is there a way to do that now? Pokemon, maybe? Super effective. Confirm. Check. No. From what I can see, there is no way to... Huh. That's pretty stupid, but why not? We'll use one more growth. You can use 5, right? Try pressing Y on the other screen. Yeah, we'll try that. See, I much prefer moves that boosts the power of your Pokemon instead of lowering something from your opponent, because once it's gone, then all of your work is gone as well. But as with growth, you keep it throughout the entire match, right? Unless you faint. I guess it just disappears then. Let's check in here then. Check. Y. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. Oh? Wait, what's this? I'm pressing X. What? I don't get it. Huh? Yeah. But I mean, there's plenty of room on the screen itself, so... Like here, maybe, it could show. Never mind. Oh, he's out of there. Onyx is small in this game. Yeah, he is. I remember when I played Pokemon Stadium the first time. Holy shit, I got so impressed. You know, going from the original Pokemon game, Cranidos, where Onyx is just like in a circle form because they couldn't fit his entire model otherwise, to playing it on the freaking big screen Nintendo 64 and Onyx being huge, right? I think he's the biggest Pokemon in Generation 1 in terms of size, although I could be wrong, but I think he is. Not in terms of weight, but in, you know, size. Okay, let's see if this works. Woohoo! He brought out the big guns. Didn't do much. You impressed me too, Ace-Pack. Yes. Growth is so freaking broken. What? That can't be! My buffed up Pokemon! No, good sir. I had the buffed up cauliflower. What? Bird is evolving. Crispy. Oh my goodness, bird evolved into a bigger bird? Staravia? Mm-hmm. It just looks like a budget Pidgeotto to me, but that's fine. They fly around forests and fields in search of bug Pokemon, moving together in huge flocks. This one, however, is forever alone. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge. But that's the story. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is. According to Pokemon League rules, I have to give you our gym badge since you've beaten me, the gym leader. Here's your official Pokemon League Coal badge. They spoiled all of the trainers? Why are they spoiling the trainers? Should have been a silhouette. Having that cold badge means you can now use the hidden move Rock Smash from your Poketch. You should also take these too. Wow! TM76. What is it? Tactical Visor? No, it's Stealth Rock. It's a move that inflicts damage on opponents that switch into battle. And these are the stickers I use. Here, take some. Okay, so I heard on the latest trailer that people really like the way the announcer talked about stickers. But I never watched it because I'm sensitive to spoilers in that way. But hey, stickers. Let's go. Bird MK2. Indeed. Okay, let's check it out. Mm-hmm. Oh, we have multiple. Now I see. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and sell the Stardust. What does he say? In this region of Sinnoh, there are 7 other gym leaders. I should warn you, they're a lot tougher than I am. Can you shine your badges? Yeah, you could that in Moon and Sun, right? Trainer card? Yeah, there they are. Flip to back. Uh-huh. Cuteness contest. Rotate? Okay. View badges. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I don't like this. It's much more fun if they're silhouetted or something and you unlock them. Mr. JB, how is the man doing? And you know what? I was actually typing in your stream for a solid 15 minutes and you didn't respond to a single one, and it's not your fault. You know what it was? I had my VPN on, and apparently Twitch is shadow banning people using that VPN, which is Mullvad VPN. And so I was like, okay, Mr. KB hates me. But no, I forgot to turn off my VPN. It sucks, dude. But I hope you had a good stream either way. I did say right. Never mind. I'll do it again. Okay, Pog as well. Okay, we got Big Bird, Small Bud, and we have Rock Smash. So where do we want to go? I guess we're going back. We can do this first. Okay, so I have to go into this menu. Click Munky. Check summary. Whoa, what's with audio? The freaking audio is super delayed. But how do I... How do we use it? Because there is a rock right there. So you have to learn the move? Okay, wait. I need to see if I can just refresh the audio so we don't get it so freaking delayed. That's much better. Display capture. There we go. Oh, the Pokage, of course. Thank you, Nady. Very nice. Can't use it here? What? Huh? A Pokemon needs it. Also, there are 2 types of rocks. I guess we just bring out... Wait, can't I just use a Bite-Off as an HM slave? Or whatever it's called. HM slave. But he's gonna take XP from my party. You don't need to anymore. But it didn't work. And the game is obviously hinting that you can go in there. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's put it up to the test. His name No. I forgot about that. Oh, it's not smashable. Either way, I want to check it out. You see, this is how you learn. Imagine me being a new player of Pokemon. I need to learn. Alright, I guess you guys were right. Away he goes. No. Let's head west. Wait, I need to sell the Stardust. The music is a jammer. So freaking good. Anything we need? Yeah, maybe a super potion. Or 2. I have so much money. Get some of these as well. You think I should buy more? I don't care that much about paralysis. Paralyze. Sure. I guess so. Wait a sec. $10 it is. Nope, thanks. Do come again. No, I want to change the channel. It's kind of cool that they keep the original sprites for that menu. What now, Creams? Whoops, Naro, you got the leading badge. Eterna City is the next place with a gym that gives away badges, right? So yeah, I went to Route 207, but you can't go through it without a bike. I made my team battle and toughen them up, so it wasn't a waste. So I'm going back to Jubilife City. Next up, the Eterna Gym badge. 10 seconds before I dash. 9. Bah. Who's got the time to count? That wasn't a very impressive dash. Oh, here it is. Mr. Marga was right. It's Bidoff? Okay, so wait. Bidoff isn't in my party, but he still uses it. So we're both right. Does it really have to show that message every time? No, dude. Yeah, I know we can do it as well. My best friend. They really made it seem like it was a hidden item or something in the town there to the right side. Like a small little passageway you can go through. Nope. He's only level 4. Let him be. And there are no items in these rocks, right? Nah. Sparky time. Man, he survived that? He's level 8. I'ma die. Thank you forever. That's a nice reference. I got confused. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, Margaret. I hope you'll have a nice evening. Alright, no more crashes. Seems like the game is working fine overall. Wait, there's nothing there. No, I wanted to change cauliflower. Because all the fucking Zubats. You get life insurance. Hey Stiggins, how are you doing? Lahu is back, my man. We'll go with Munky, I guess? Maybe bird? No, bird wouldn't be good against the rock types. Bird is best bird, I guess. But nothing more. Went to make some food. May I ask what kind of food you made? Now, why is this wheel inside of the rock? You need help? Oh, I guess not. Hey, nice Pokemon wheel. Do you see those slanted rocks on the ground? It feels awesome taking those fast on the bike. Okay. But I don't have a bike. You're teasing me. What's the English name of that again? Hold on. Whoa, shit. He's moving. Could it be köttbullar? Mm-hmm. Wait a second. We might have found a replacement for Abra. A female Psyduck. How can you possibly say no? He's not gonna damage me that much, right? We'll try Scratch. Cheese sandwich. Oh, I don't like that word. Actually, I do. No, you didn't. It's just that the cheese sandwich is actually the name of a certain pony. But he's kind of cool, so it's fine. What, Krims? You watch ponies? You're fucking insane. What are we gonna name this female Psyduck? Yeah. Generation 4 to be exact. Duck. Duck cheese. Like that. Cheese. I actually like cheese. Exclamation point or not? Because it's like you're taking a photo and you say cheese. Not okay. Cheese not, I guess. Okay, we have a Psyduck with us. Cheese not. No! Cheese not. Okay, so Psyduck is apparently not psychic. But when she becomes a gold duck, I guess that's when it's psychic water? Lonely by nature. More attack. Less defense. It has confusion though. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about using Golduck instead, because we can't get Alakazam. Even though Kadabra is pretty cool. Golduck would be pretty amazing. And we don't have a water-type Pokemon. And it already got pretty good moves. I mean, they're perfectly fine. Wait, Golduck isn't Psychic? But it can use Psychic moves. But the moves aren't, boosted by type. So it will only be a water Pokemon. Is that true? I mean, I do believe Stygians. Stygians. That's sad. I really want a Psychic Pokemon. Yeah, but here, that's the thing. It doesn't have to be Psychic. Because we have Psychic here. But I don't know. When it comes to water Pokemons, there are probably some that are a bit cooler than a freaking cheese. We'll see. We'll keep him for now. Or her. Oh, she means these. Oh, so you can jump over the indestructible rocks. Is that it? Go on, Munky. Punch her in the face. Kadabra is trade Evo, so might not be getting Alakazam. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Damn it! Ouch. Okay, not too bad. I think Chimchar is a little bit too similar to, you know, Charmander. They both have the tail with the fire. They both have Char in their name. A little bit unoriginal, but hey. Who cares? So many ducks in this place. Yeah, we'll go with I guess cauliflower is pretty good. It's just that Zubat is a bitch, but it's fine. And also, let's use Repel. We don't need any more Pokemon right now. Sparky. Should I go with Sparky? Okay, for a while. So it's not... Wait, isn't Repel like the amount of steps? Like 200 steps or something. But now it says for a while. So is it time-based? We'll go with Sparky. And we'll restore. 50 steps only? Shit. Really? Oh, that's why you said I should get many. Okay, so wait, could we do anything else to the left? So I don't waste my repel. Was there anything else over there? I'm just gonna drink my water in the meantime. Alright, heading back. $203, here we are. No. Yeah, 50 steps only. There you go. I was just about to say that the music is nice. And then I got attacked by a bird. It was 100 before. Huh. Yeah, I remembered, you know, the basic repel being at least 100 steps. And then max repel was like 250, I believe. I don't know if I'm talking about Generation 1 or not. Probably am. It's just what I was remembering. But, yeah, 50 it is. You life. Here we are. Man, this city is really laggy. But it's fine, I guess. Yeah, might as well refill all the PP and shit. Man, it's so cool that all the Pokemon Center have their own themes. And apparently the shops as well. That's such nice attention to detail. Now, I wonder, did the original game have that as well? Wait, where do we want to go now? It's not over here, is it? No, we can't do anything here. Nope. Hey, speaking about water Pokemons, let's go ahead and catch one. I never used the old rod. I guess we can register as well. Oh wait, we did. Whoa! Wow! Okay. Let's just let's just head back. No! It's cursed! The whole water is shiny now. Okay, how do we use it? There we go. Yeah, this is insane. But okay. Wait, how did you... Select up, okay. Oops. I'm not enjoying this one bit. Where's my magic carp? There's a time and place for everything, but not now. The world is breaking apart. Hey, Narokath. Nice to see you back here. Yeah, I'm getting assaulted by glitched out water. But it's fine, I guess. Hey, Wingle, can you help me out? Oh! There he is. Landed a Pokémon. It's a glitched out Magikarp. Oh wow, the background is amazing. Look at that water. I mean, the frame rate is cancer, but man, this is beautiful. Okay, so should Magikarp be our water Pokemon? Yeah, I don't know which Pokemons are here, so I mean, you're telling me. We already have a poison Pokemon, so we'll go with Magikarp, I guess. Then we have two on our team that don't really do anything. I don't think we can attack him with Sparky. And Absorber will be way too strong, so we're just gonna catch him as it is. We have a netball. Get him. Tentacool, indeed. Man, please work. Noise. Okay, so what do you think, chat? Will the water be back? Will it look okay? I don't think it will. What? Wait. I didn't pay attention. We got a level from that? Angry cat. Luxio. Huh. Lucio? Is that how you pronounce it? Its claws lose electricity with enough amperage to cause opponents to faint. It lives in small groups. Mm-hmm. It's a freaking fish. It is said to be the world's weakest Pokemon. No one knows why it has managed to survive. Because it's a living meme. Okay, chat. What should we name the big boy himself? So it is Luxio. Like that. That looks terrible. I love it. Small H. What are these names? Small fry. How about that? Thanks. Fish. Fits. We'll go with small boy. Yeah, cheese. Get out of here. Make way for small fry. So So Abra and Small Fry. I mean, Casa. I don't like that name. Can you change it? Is there any way to change your name afterwards? I believe in another Pokemon game there was an NPC that can do it for you. But I guess I have to go with this for now. Casa. You know, I'm not entirely sold on Casa, because I want the Alakazam. Damn it. Wait, 2H3? They have a nickname. Not when. Okay. There we go. Yeah, see, I don't like the fact that it will only be a Kadabra, and I don't like the fact it's called Casa. It just looks weird. So Abra's gotta go. But first we need to take off its item. Fat finger mobile. Indeed. Life is hard. Held item. Put it back in your bag. Thank you. I'm sorry, Casa. We'll never live to see another day. Off to space with you. You can be pretty close to Earth, though. That's good. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Yeah, this Jubilife city is cursed. Alright, my friends. Where are we heading now? Let's check out the map. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Floroma town? A quietly flowing stream and hilly terrain with one-way ledges makes this a fun area for adventure. And for people who can afford a bike. Sag. Oh. Lucas? Oh, Nara, impeccable timing, as always. These miscreants are babbling utter nonsense that I just can't stomach. Show them some manners, if you will. Oh, Professor, must you be so difficult? We are approaching you strictly as businessmen. All you must do is provide us with all your research findings. In return, we'll see to it that your assistant doesn't become collateral damage. Wow. Now let's battle together and learn and teach these losers a lesson. What is this, like the new Team Galactic or something? Wait, it is? Oh my goodness, it is. Because I was so confused. For a moment there, I thought I was playing a new Pokemon game, but I'm not. I'm playing Generation 4. And this freaking song I've heard so many times because I have, you know, about 1,000 hours on Smash Ultimate. And, you know, Pokemon Stadium 2 being a legal stage means that you hear this song so many times. But hey, now I can hear it in its remade form? That's cool, I guess. Yeah, Thundershock, I guess. Go Sparky. Man, I want a bug Pokemon though. I think they're so cool. Tackle. Is that all? 2 damage, super effective. Feels bad, man. No, that sounds like James Bond. Huh. That was cool. Okay, so Dark isn't good against Bug, right? I believe Dark and Psychic is weak. Oh, nice. So, yeah, I'm just gonna tackle. Oops. Wait, did I attack empty space? Okay, good. Tackle did it. North, also Bite-Off has my favorite name joke I can make. You call your Bite-Offs Inchmerts because Bite-Off Inchmerts Evil Incorporated. What? Sure, dude. You leave us no option. We will retreat for now. because Team Galactic is benevolent to all, we shall leave. Yeah, I don't like those guys. So they call themselves Team Galactic, do they? When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some sort of energy. I believe it's a mystic power, far beyond our control, but Team Galactic seems to be trying to harness that power for something. Anyway, Naro, well done. You battle quite capably. Seeing you trainers battle side by side with your Pokemon only makes me more confident in my decision to entrust you with a Pokédex. Now, did you know that the professor studies the evolution of Pokemon too? According to his research, 90% of all Pokemon are somehow tied to evolution. Yeah, I've heard about those game theory things. How every single Pokemon is like an evolution of an existing Pokemon, and it's so interesting to look at. Like, you can make any Pokemon at all in the entire national dex from Generation 1 and 2, I believe, or just Generation 1. Like, you mix certain Pokemon and their features and colors, and you can make any. But hey. I guess that means some unexpected Pokemon must undergo evolution too. So now let's keep working on our Pokédex project for the professor. Nice. Bye-bye. Oh, it's a Phyllis and Ferb joke. Okay. That's why I didn't get it. I know about that series, but I've never seen it. I've never seen, many episodes. Just bits and pieces. Whoa, what was that just now? That was amazing. Those guys looked awfully scary, but you sure showed them. Phew, that was like a breath of fresh air. Anyway, my name's Beb, and I work as a system administrator in Hearthome City, east of here. Now, as thanks for putting on such a good show, I'll let you access Pokemon boxes from anywhere. Wait, what? I'll also give these ball capsules to you. Thanks, stranger. Now you can use the capsule decoration feature from the ball capsules menu. You can customize your own capsule decoration by placing stickers on ball capsules. Put stickers on your favorite Pokemon balls capsule, and it looks really, really pretty when it bursts open. Stickers will also give you an edge in the Super Contest shows, where I live in Hearthome City. So try to collect a bunch. Anyway, see you later. Thanks. Save. I really love Naruto in Fortnite. Wait, is he really running like that though? Because they can't add a skin like that without changing some of those animations. Oh, hey, maybe. Okay, so let's see here. Preview? Okay. She's a colleague of Bill from Kanto, hence why she has access to remote PC. Uh-huh. Well, wouldn't you know? What would you like to do with this ball capsule? Place sticker? Yeah, look at that. Party sticker. Thank you, Lalu. Lahu. Ribbon. Small black hearts that float upwards. Yeah, this one is for what? Huh? Wait, how is this gonna look? Preview. Ah. Okay. Let's see, can we grab it? Sparks for Sparky. Okay, let's see how it looks when they're moved out. Why not? That's good enough. Releases a gold treble clef that flows in circles. Nah. This is good enough. Select Sparky. Yes. Shit. Get some lag. Let's make another one. bursts of blue flame. I don't think that's gonna look very good with Munky. Oh, this is for my Magikarp man. And a note. Wait, take this one back. There we go. Small fry. Okay. Preview. That's weird. But hey, Magikarp is pretty weird, so that's fine. Shall we make another one? Wait, let's select the Pokemon first. Huh. Yeah, do we have anything for cauliflower? Maybe these? Yeah, it depends on how the evolution looks. Let's do this. That's nice. Move it down a bit. I will try this for Munky. Munky. Yeah, red and blue, orange flame. It's just the placement was pretty weird. Yeah, fire would definitely work. So let's see, if we move it over here and then add smoke. Wait, what? Oh, it's behind. Okay. You play Gen 3? Yeah, I did, but I don't remember much. I did play Omega Ruby on 3DS. Okay, let's check it out. That looked so weird. Okay, so the smoke should definitely be up by the tail. Let's try with one. There we go. Try that. Okay, so I'm thinking only smoke or fire. Both of them look weird together. All right. Yeah. Okay, let's start with smoke. So you can place it up here. Yeah, and rotate, okay. That was okay. Let's see here. Rotate. There it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to spend too much time with this. On the back. Ah, whatever. That was okay. Let's see, what's the next step? We go up here now? Didn't know you were so tough. I'm going to train harder too. Yeah, we have been here. Yeah, I remember now. Rabbit's Path. Here we go. Should we go with Sparky in here? I have a feeling we're gonna find more dudes. Rock Tomb. My boy. It's your turn. Wait, I want to try fishing there. We might find a Goldine or something. Weird, we haven't had a single encounter in here. Let's see, select. I mean, minus. Nothing? We'll give it one more try. Nope. Fine then. Level 4. No thanks. Yeah, now they come. Hey chat, are you drinking enough water? You should. Are you racing different kinds of Pokemon? If you only have one type of Pokemon, you'll have a hard time against types it's weak to. I was thinking, what if you only go with normal types? But then I realized the fighting is good against normal. Oh, so that's Lady. Aroma Lady. Taylor? Taylor? Thanks for reminding me. I'll go get a glass of water. That's nice backhand. Damn it. Hurt. And as per usual, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, that butt is dead. Small Fry, level 7. Cherubi? It's no match against my bird. Okay, that's a cute Pokemon. That was really cute. I need it. I like that the other smaller berry or face was still, you know, content. Even though I lost, I'm not angry because it smells so nice. Wait, what? Losing? Maybe my Pokemon will get scouted at the TV station in Jubilife City. I shouldn't... I wouldn't have my hopes up. Third time. Just found your old Pokemon Wikipedia. Oh? Wait. Your? You had your own? All the Pokemons in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum games. Nice. Okay, so what's the story between those different versions? Because you have Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Are there any real differences? Except for, like, legendaries and... like, the world and the characters and the gym leaders, they're all the same, right? Big as a book. Wow, that's cool. I would love to see it. You get your starter differently in Platinum. Oh, I see. Hydrate. Thank you, Lahu. I just did it, but I'm gonna do it again. Wurmple. The professor gives it to you. Yeah, that reminds me of Pokemon Yellow. Wait, so in Generation 2, Pokemon Crystal, is there a difference there as well? How you get your starter? It seems to be a theme. Like the third version has changed like that. Bug Pokemon grow quickly, and they do stuff like poison and paralyze. And they're cute and cool. You gotta believe me, they're good. Yeah, he's tryharding, trying to convince me, but he doesn't have to, because I want a bug Pokemon. Distortion World is in Platinum. What was your question? I was unfocused. Yeah, I was saying that the third version of each Pokemon game, like Pokemon Yellow, Crystal, Platinum, like, is there a difference in how you obtain your first Pokemon, like your starter? What's the main difference between the third version? Yeah, I'm thinking generally, but I guess Crystal in this case. Wait, what was I thinking about? I was thinking about wing attack. I want to move it to the top of the list. Wait, there we go. Swap. Maybe some different text. Okay. We're the strongest in our class. We're the only kids in our class. Twin Liv and Liz. Pachirisu. Wait, so Intimidate is only for one? No, it's both. Okay. Oh, they both have it. Damn. That's a pretty good combo, not gonna lie. We'll try Bite. How did Dawn fit 2 Pokeballs in one hand? Wait. She did? Yeah, she threw bird and sparky balls from one hand. Big hands, indeed. Small Fry, level 8. He's getting there. I like that it uses quick attack, but my quick attack was faster. Mm-hmm. Fury swipes. Yeah, maybe. I was never very hyped for these multi-hit moves. Seems like I always got 2 and 3. But I guess it's better than Scratch, so we'll go with that. Quick question. Is there anyone in chat who has played Momori? Or Undertale, for that matter? Maybe Deltarune? And if so, what are your thoughts on them? I think they're fucking amazing, dude. Let's listen to that jammer. Alright. Booting up the game. Let's see. Oh, we were just outside the twin battle, so it's fine. Pause that shit. Increase the music. Thank you, Lahu. Back to the game. Bam, bam. Okay, fingers crossed. We'll go with the same team. Man, the game is lagging much less now. Because the frame rate was god-awful here the last time. Now it's pretty good. So maybe that's what we need to do. You know, every half an hour we just restart the game, refresh the memory, or just flush it. Fuck, I didn't pay attention! No! I have to watch it later. I really did not pay attention to it. Wait, so quick attack goes before quick claw, it seems. Oh, that's one good thing with growl and those types of moves. It affects both opponents. We'll do the same thing. You know what they say about big hands? I know what they say about small hands. Small hands create big things. But other than that, I don't know. You tell me. Baby doll. Seems about right. Big gloves for the big man. Or the big girl in this case. Okay, so it crashed when we learned Fury Swipes, right? I don't think there is a particular reason with that. It's just pretty random with this emulator. Yeah. Oh. Oh, but wait! I'm not waiting here, girl. Give me my money and I'll be on my way. Okay, let's save a little bit more. I wish I could be strong like you when I get bigger. Get bigger hands? Oh, that is so bad. What? What is so bad? Having big hands? Fuck is your problem? Bullet seed! Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with that. It still says new. Oh, you have to stay on it. We'll give it to the bird. Or maybe... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we got flash as well. Lowers the target's accuracy. It can also be used to illuminate caves. Rock Tomb. Lowers the target's speed stat by preventing its movement. 95 accuracy, 60 power. That's pretty good. And it's a rock move, which we don't have with Munky. Yeah, And I'm not gonna get a rock Pokemon, so maybe... Just maybe. Chat can decide, if they want. Bullet Seed. Yeah, that's 2 to 5 times in a row. 25 power. Why not? We need more attacks with Cauliflower. Yes. Oh, wait. I'm gonna get a bug Pokemon. But Cauliflower is only grass, right? So that's fine. Grass poison. Never mind. Worry Seed. I'm not sold on that one yet. But it's pretty good that it takes away the ability. Okay, so is there any particular trainer or gym leader that has a Pokemon with an ability that's really bad for us? And in that case, is Worry Seed worth it? Yeah, I know. But yeah, thanks for letting me know again, I guess. But this is my go-to grass Pokemon, so we'll go with that. Yeah. Because I like growth. Stun Spore can be nice when catching Pokemon and stuff. We'll get rid of Worry Seed. Thank you. I appreciate it. For Roma Town. This looks very nice. Why, hello there. I see you're adventuring with Pokemon. I'm sure you're making many lovely memories together. Oh, you there. You seem to be really enjoying your adventure with your Pokemon. I am. Thanks for asking. Oh, he didn't ask. But still. Man, look at this place. Team Galactic. God damn it. Oran berries? Yeah. Those two are the Jirachi and Mew people. If you say so. Cherry berries. Okay. I picked the entire tree. Why would I do that? If a Pokemon holds one, it can recover from paralysis. On its own. Yeah. Why not? You plant one of each. We'll give it to Munky, I guess. You need to save data of Sword and Shield and Let's Go to get Pokemon. I'm sure they will react different. So you have to save data from those games. Oh, I see. Wait, you mean these two? Do you know about Gracidia? Flowers? They're given as bouquets to express feelings of gratitude. It's an enduring tradition around these parts. Yeah, okay. Vivid and scented. But now it's running flawlessly. There's no lag whatsoever. Pokemon must have an acute sense of smell. They can sense the aroma of honey from very far away. Now, why is the H in honey in capital letter? Some kinds of Pokemon only appear only if they're attracted by the sweet scent of honey. Good to know, I guess. Pokemon Center, always by your side. Imagine having a pocket Pokemon Center with you. It's an item. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Do you think it's cute how Pokemon pluck berries? I've never seen it in action. There's no animation for it, but sure. Yes, you agreed. Here are some TMs for the move pluck. Hey, maybe I will get to see the animation now. Oh, so you can pick the berry from your opponent. But how big are the odds of our opponent having a berry? And it takes up a move slot. And it's a flying type move. I don't think that it matters. The user eats it and gains its effect. It's like bug bite, yeah. And only bird can use it. I mean, I think we can take away tackle for that. Oh, it actually does damage. It does 60 damage? Oh, okay, I see. That's pretty good though. It's not just getting the berry, it's also like a normal attack. That's nice. Yeah, definitely. There you go, bud. Now bring that move up a bit. Nice. Yeah, thanks, guys. Most bosses have a berry on their ace Pokemon. Yeah, that makes sense. I wanted to get some flowers from Floroma Meadow, but some Team Galactic guys in snazzy outfits came along. Those Galactic guys went to the meadow past these flowers here. Yeah, I saw them. Welcome to Floroma, the town of flowers. Flowers and more flowers. You should plant some flowers on your own. Of your own, too. Yay for flowers! I'm all for flowers. If I dress up and go to the TV station in Jubilife City with my Pokemon, can everyone in the region see my Pokemon? You can't buy berries or ribbons at Pokemarts. She seems pretty content with that fact. Okay, so we're gonna catch another bug Pokemon, so we'll get a netball. Anything else? We might just have their short usage. Is it just me, or is there like a smiling face on this pack? Or whatever it's called. Colorful Pokemon goods. It's like a smiling face of some sort. Honey available. Oh. Also, a special Pokemon appears near here at the Window Works on Fridays. They do? That's good to know, you know, the game comes out on Friday. There are 2 Chesto berries. Would you like to pick them? Yeah. It's so weird you picked the entire tree. Alright, let's see what they do. It can recover from sleep on its own. Recover from poison on its own. Poisoning, I mean. Yeah. I think Spark is pretty fast. No, wait. Okay. We don't need the Quick Claw on Sparky. Let's see. Drifloon. It's a ghost flying kidnapper of a balloon. Oh, I've seen that! Man, I kind of want a ghost Pokemon as well. Shit. Wait, we could just swap. Never mind. Give me a sec. There we go. Yeah, I think poison is more... The what? Give. There we go. Hello? Help trainer, please. Can you get my papa for me? He works at the Valley Windworks. But the people dressed like space aliens are mean and won't let me in. Go in the big building in Floroma to get a watering can, as you need to water berries. Oh, I missed that. The big building. Oh, did I miss it? I never went in, right? I got so distracted by the flowers and the berries. Thank you for bringing me back. A single berry will grow into a plant that makes several berries. By planting one, there will be more and more berries in the world. I hope you will help us spread more berries everywhere. Chesterberry. Thanks. Please come by again tomorrow. I'll pick a different berry for you. Please plant that berry in soft, earthly soil. But you can exchange your berries for some stickers. Oh, nice. Sinister. Yeah, Sparky needs the... Oh, we need 10 of these. We can get this one, but we already have it. Oh wait, that means that we have them. Never mind. We already have 3. Okay. No thanks. Trainer, please water berries using this spray duck watering can. Why is it called a spray duck? You should also water berry plants while they are growing. Okay. Will do. Okay, so that's an item we can register, right? Yeah, favorites. No? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I see that now. Okay, I'm gonna mess with the galactic guys later. I wanna check out this place. Nope. Your papa will have to wait. Oh, this is where he is. Damn it! We, Team Galactic, are conducting research in Eterna Forest. This is as far as you will go. Our research involves catching Pokémon in the flowery meadows of Floroma Town. We are also using the energy of the Valley Windworks for something, but that is of no concern to you. What? But what about the kid? And that kid? Why can't they be there? Well, I never. Oh! The fuck is that? Cellos? Oh, we don't need to register. Okay. It probably will die from this, but we'll try. Yeah, it will. It's a normal boosted. No, never mind. Yeah, it is water. Water ground. Okay. Sty Giants, the freaking experts. I feel blessed. Sea Slug. Indeed. It's good? But I already have a water type Pokemon. Sea Slug Pokemon. Its colors and shapes differ from region to region. In the Sinnoh region, 2 types are confirmed. So it depends on the gender, maybe? Maybe not. I don't think I will be using this one. Water and ground. Yeah, I'll stick to one water Pokemon. I've been a Pokemon fan since Emerald. Nice. Okay, so I could use the box from anywhere, right? Where did you... Wait, could you? It's pure water as of right now. It evolves into water ground. Yeah, I get it. 2 boxes, there it is. Off to space with you, boy. But you can be here in the sea. The sea of clouds. That's pretty handy, you know, using the box from anywhere. I like that. Modest. That's good. Oh, it was? So what you're saying is that I should be using it. Maybe. Maybe I can get rid of Magikarp. And we can go with Shellos instead. Yeah, the nature, of course. Should I? Because I don't have a ground Pokemon. Wait, Marcus, your Switch died? The battery overheated. Wait, how? How do you have so much bad luck? It's insane. Fucking Libra game dies, your computer dies, and now your Switch dies just before the remake of Gen 4. But you weren't planning on buying this, right? But still, man, I feel so bad for you. God damn. I wish I could help in some way. No, okay. It's a good nature for it. Okay, so chat, decide. Are we gonna switch Small Fry for Shellos? What do you think? Yeah, Marcus, try to... yeah, shut off the Switch. I guess it already is. Try to just let it cool down or something. And start it again. But don't start it in the dock. Try to start it handheld or something, so the airflow is as good as it can be. And speaking of airflow, how is it on your... like your TV bench? Your dock? Is there plenty of air around it? I really hope your Switch gets better soon. Don't you have any warranty? No, it's been over 2 years since you got it, right? Yeah, you probably don't have a warranty anymore. Fuck. Enough airway. It gives more coverage. Yeah, I guess so. It's better, as it may be bad for now, but it's better in the long run than Gyarados. Yeah, but I'm also thinking if I should, or if we all should cool down a little bit with the meta gaming in a way, because playing this game, the fourth generation, for the first time like this, is a way for me to experience and you know, trial and error, make mistakes here and there, and just learn. Knowing all of these things beforehand can ruin some of the experience for me. It's not too bad. Thank you. It's not too bad, but I think I want to go a little bit less metagaming for now. But hey. You guys don't have to worry. You haven't done anything wrong. You have to battle me for it. Okay. No, but I understand perfectly. You know, I am the exact same. When someone plays a game for the first time, a game that I love and know inside and out, it's very fun to lend a hand, you know, help out and stuff like that. I've done it many times myself. Yeah, we'll try pluck and see what happens. It probably doesn't have a berry. Whew! Man, that animation though. I want that cat. Wait, what? Why not? I read that way too late, dude. I'm sorry. But why shouldn't I attack? Always use Pokemon you like. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I've never played Pokemon competitively or metagame-ish. And so I always played with the Pokemons I enjoy, or at least the types I enjoy. Redeemed ban in action for 5 minutes. Oh! I didn't get the notification for it. Wait, let me see. Yeah, it's so stupid. You know, sound alerts and when people follow and stuff like that. That shows up on the stream.
Yeah!
Exactly. That shows up on the stream. But as you can see on the chat, to the left side of the stream, it doesn't show up that you redeemed stuff. And so it's very easy for me to miss it. But the ban and in-game action for 5 minutes, no attacking. But I'm just gonna not attack. I can just use growth instead. We'll do that. Okay, 5 minutes. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Kerchunk. We'll go inside, I guess. No, never mind. I didn't pay attention to what he said. I thought it was like a special event or something. If you don't attack him, something else happened. Oh well, I guess we have to go up to the Team Galactic guys. Also, the yellow tree is a tree you can use the honey on. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Why is this tree in a different color? But we don't have honey, so sweet scent in the air. Yeah. Okay. Marcus, what can I do for you? How can I help? Sprinkle water. Okay, so it added water to both of them. They're all happy. Yeah, they both have water. Let's watch wander aimlessly. Let's do that. Let's get more PP. Play near with me? Yeah. That is definitely something you can do. I don't know if you heard it on another stream, but I got Near Replicant to work on PC, you know, in very good quality. I got drawn here by the sweet scent of honey. Seriously, what's that? What am I? A Pokemon or something? Honey. Wait, what? What am I? They told me and said, invite me. Yeah. Oh, they're gone. This isn't Quop. What? I thought for sure. I simply love it here. The atmosphere is so uplifting. You came to get emotionally healed too, didn't you? I did. Let's hang out. Man, I wish you could sit down and stuff. Aceback, tell me everything about your day. How are you feeling? Enough arguing. Hand over that sweet honey. Do as we say, Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Hey, this kid is a witness. What we'll do. We can't have this brat running off to get help. The solution is simple. We must ensure the brat stays quiet. Okay, so help me understand the logic here. By battling my Pokemons, I will shut up. And if I win, I get money? Okay. You go, bird. Double team this bitch. I want to see the animation. Wow. It hit. It fucking hit. I never understood why they don't just attack the kid. You see, that's the weird thing about the lore of this game. Nothing really makes sense, and that's why I love it so much. You just wasted... Oh my god, dude. I'm so sorry. Fuck. Oh god, dude. Wait. We said 5 minutes, right? And it was 4 minutes ago. Shit. Aceback, can you... What was it? Can you give him back the points? Because I fucked up. I mean, I already broke the challenge, so we might just refund. That's the word I was looking for. Nice. Yeah, you deserve the refund. Okay, next time I'm gonna have a big ass timer in front of me, so it reminds me that I shouldn't be doing anything. Hello, Ultimate. How are you doing? This is so lame. They're going to dock my pay. I'm up next. Battling you right after my cohort has a weekend gives me the edge. Joshvet 2000 with the clapping hands.
Welcome to the family, Joshvet 2000, clapping hands.
Joshvet. I like that name. Thank you so much. Fuck, the stream is growing. Please stop. The whole point that I'm not using a category for the stream is to keep it on the... Okay.
Ashback 1990 cheered. X10, Ultimate still sucks.
Oof. Sick burn. I mean, he paid for that announcement, so I guess he's right. But I want the stream to be on the down low. Can we go down to 10 viewers maybe? Thank you. Don't take me seriously, please. Oh, what's this thing? They seem to have forgotten it. It's a works key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. You may as well have it. Below the belt, Ace. Oh, yeah. I agree. He just came in here with his 3 Pikachu squad. I think you guys should love and appreciate each other. What they were saying didn't make a whole lot of sense either. Oh, I need to thank you. Will you take this as my thanks? But we already got the key. But sure, I'll take a jar of honey as well. I'll refund the points in a few minutes. Wait, didn't you get the refund though? I thought he got it, but never mind. I like this place. It's nice. But the frame rate is ass. There's a sweet scent in the air. Slather the bark with honey? Sure. The bark was slathered with honey. But it didn't change anything. Soon 300 subs. Soon it's time for green screen and cam. Wait, subs? I don't have any subs. Oh, you mean followers? I do? I had like 260 yesterday. Green screen and cam. You know, if I ever go there, I don't think I would like to have green screen. I think it's more fun when the background is actually showing stuff that you can look at. And since I will be collecting more and more, you know, figures and video games, it would be nice to have a shelf behind you. I mean, behind me. That would be nice. Fuck you. I'm the only sub. Are you though? Yeah, you might be. Acepack, thank you so much for being my sub. Did you refund your sub? The flowers that grow in the fields here are special. Do you see how they're more vivid than flowers elsewhere in Sinnoh? You can thank Pokémon for that. Another episode of What's Fishing? Trainers with rods. As always, we have the fishing master as our guest speaker. Today we look at Naro's attempts at fishing. Wait, excuse? You mean when the entire water texture bugged out? Fishing master, how would you rate Naro as an angler? The handling of the rod is confident, yet delicate. Did I say it? This trainer gets an undisputed 100. A perfect 100. Congratulations, Naro. Until next time, keep on fishing. You know, I might be wrong, but it feels like this game is designed to make you happy. But I don't want to be spoon-fed with sugar. So I would like a refund as well. Posture check. Okay, can you be more specific? Like, what is posture check? I mean, I still have to sit straight. I guess I already am, but I can do it a little bit more. Okay, now I was just about to say that the frame pacing was good and then everything glitched out. Stand up and do the Mario. Whew! You'll have to pay a lot more than that. You have to show me, Aceback. Show me how you do the Mario. Before that, I can't promise you anything. I mean, okay, I don't mean pay as in money. I mean pay as in your love. No! No!
Ultimate Decidius subscribed, glowing star,
Wait, what was that? Am I still flowering? I mean, watering. Holy shit. Ultimate, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Although this seed does not appreciate the amount of water I'm giving it. Time for me to do something that has never been done before. Aceback, calm down. You don't know. They're all happy. You don't know what you're doing. Sprinkle some water. Okay. Okay, how... It sounds so weird, but I was about to say, how is our PP looking? It's looking fine. Why is it called that? Yeah, I don't need this shit. I have a... Okay, dude, you have to calm down. There is a...
Ashback 1990 subscribed, glowing star.
Yeah, glowing star to you. Thank you so much, Backin, for hanging out. You have a good day, you hear? Take care of yourself. Wait, what? Tier 3? Did you seriously just subscribe with a tier 3 sub? Wait, that means you're the first person to earn the rainbow heart emote, right? Holy shit. Okay, I have to remake that emote. I never thought in a million years that anyone would get that emote. So it looks a bit weird. I threw it together in like 10 minutes. I'll make it better for you, Aceback. Unless you like it as it is. You decide. You know what? I'll let you decide what the tier 3 emote should be. You can send me any emote you want on Discord and I'll make it the emote of my channel. Gotta fund you a bitch burger. I like how you just one-upped Ultimate. You know, he subscribed and you're like, bitch please, tier 3 sub. Yeah, later, Ultimate. Thank you. Thank you so much. What? No way. You have the key. Locking the door was meaningless. I am the loser in this, after all. This is no time for self-pity. I got to alert the commander. Okay, wow, the music though. Holy shit. Could have done tier 2, but I like Lulz. Man, I don't know what to say. And you don't know what you're doing. I ain't fooling around, kid. This is how a professional does it. Where? How? I expect tier 3 sub simp for Crims. He's tryharding. He enters my stream and said... what did he say? I love you. And I respond with no. Now I can't do that anymore. I'll probably go back to tier 1 next month. Yeah, please, dude. Do that. I can't handle the love. It's too much. Get it right, Marcus. Oof. He does have a point, though. I don't get why people say that, though. I'm just sitting here playing video games. Albeit a bit illegal, but... Hey, look, a wormhole. Oh, big brain! You just realized something. Team Galactic are using wormhole. Wormhole. Galactic? Get it? It's like I am secretly funding you via bits and subs. I wouldn't say secretly. It shows up on the stream as some crazy jazz music is playing. But sure. Small fry. Glamow? Glameow? That is such a good name. So it's basically like a Meowth Persian. Persian? What's the name of the Meowth evolution? Persian? That is the best Pokemon I've ever seen. Mac Punch. Why couldn't this been the music in Smash Ultimate? Because the remix they got in Ultimate is not better than this one. Persian, okay, yeah. I really don't like kids who also happen to be tough trainers. Marcus. Maybe Nady Boy, 91 as well. You don't have an inkling of what Team Galactic is trying to achieve. Of course, they don't tell a grunt like me anything either, but still. Okay. My Pokemon can't battle anymore. We're gonna take away my Pokemon for messing this one up. Just you wait, our commander will smoosh you. Smoosh? Smooch? I am one of the Team Galactic 3 commanders. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one. But people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. I don't have a choice. I'm just walking around looking at people. That's a cool design. Commander Mars. Man, that's nice. And the remix of the song. Those drums. Those kick drums. Holy shit. Hello, Dragon. How are you feeling today? How nice of you to join us. It wasn't Hikari Kai today. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. Did you have a good time? That's good to hear. I'm happy you have a place to go to. Where you feel... yeah, whatever it is you're feeling. He went back to Mars. Okay. That's good. What was the name? Purugly? Ugly? Okay. It definitely has a berry or something. Let's pluck it. Fake out. No! I'm confused though. Shit! Why Libra is still not open and Hikari Kai opens makes no sense. That's because Libra game is fucking dead. And it makes me a bit sad. Hey, it had a berry. Did you see that? Fucking fat cat. Can't have that berry. Just an orange berry. What do you think you're doing to my Pokemon? Can we resurrect it? Thief. No way. It took my berry. Eye for an eye, I guess. I should just switch to Munky. But I like bird. Alright, we can steal it back, of course. I thought he ate it, but no. Fuck. Okay, so as soon as you go below 50% HP, that's when you use it automatically. Well, now I know. Send the kill man. Who's the kill man? No, it's Team Galactic battle. I'm just pressing A. I don't even have anything. Yeah, this is a losing battle. It's Munky time. I'm really digging the drums in this track. And the background is cool as well. No! Fuck! It's just a cherry berry. It's fine. Wait, what? Raises the attack stats. Yeah, we'll use that. The power. You plan to sell your Pokemon game for the GameCube for high price. Yeah, man. If you feel like that's the right thing to do, go ahead. I, for one, would never sell my GameCube games. The GameCube is way too amazing. One of my favorite soundtrack is Before Cynthia. Yeah, that track is in Smash Ultimate as well, right? Gotta flex this for a bit. Yeah, you deserve it, man. Zubat. Sure. You will keep Pokemon Sword and Shield since you have bought the DLC. Okay, so I understand your logic. But here's the thing. Your Pokemon games for the GameCube? Never mind. You can't look it up. I mean, you have your phone. But yeah, I get it. You don't have to. It's not a core game. I understand. My point being that it is a GameCube game. And any GameCube game is worth more than Pokemon Sword and Shield. In my honest opinion. This can't be. I lost. You annoying brats. Yeah, I get it. No, Pokemon Sword and Shield aren't core games either. They can dick a sucker bag. No, I'm not being serious. I'm just joking around. Yeah, I agree with Aceback. We're gonna create a new universe using Wurmple. The XD. You're stinky. Go shower now, Stinky. Had me working non-stop. Thank you, trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visiting again. Specifically on Friday. Oh yes, a balloon Pokemon appears in front of the Valley Windworks. It's always a certain day of the week, but I'm not sure which day. Probably when this game comes out, you fucking pirates. Thank you, trainer. All I need to do now is cheer 10,000. No, not 10,000 times, but yeah, in total, 10,000. That's an emote as well. Then you have all of the heart. The Narokath heart emotes. But Aceback, please. Please, contain yourself. There's a limit to how awesome you can be. Yeah, sure. Okay, chat. Big question. Which spin-off Pokemon game is the very best? My first initial thought would be Pokemon Snap. Maybe new Pokemon Snap. I don't know, I haven't finished it yet. I will though. I haven't played that many, so I don't have much to go for, that's why I'm asking. But I also love Pokemon Stadium 1. That's the only one I've played. But I really enjoy Pokemon Snap. It's nice and cozy. Ranger. Okay, so what do you do in Ranger? I've never played it before. Holy shit, the balloon Pokemon that kidnaps children, she's waiting for it. Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. It's a DS game. Yeah, now the frame rate is all over the place. You know what? We're gonna try what I said before. We're gonna take a very short break. And I'm gonna restart the game, and we'll see if the frame rate fixes itself. The mystery dungeon games are pretty good. Okay, so they're multiple. Wait, draw circles? Okay, so look at this. The frame rate is kind of... Oh wait, now it's fine. Yeah, it's fine now. Never mind then. No, on the stream it's really bad. Yeah, I apologize, chat, if the frame pacing is horrible. Yeah, I want to see if restarting the game makes it better. Give me a good chance to stand up. So chat, you do the same. Take a short break, drink, stand up, hug yourself. I don't fucking know. Just do something that makes you happy. No, 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 no. Aceback, that's me. It is. This freaking game, dude. Please. It's not doing what I'm telling it to. No, 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 I'm not. I'm not. Just taking a very short break. It's all fine, dude. But I can't get this to work. The game is refusing. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, for some reason I cannot turn off the game. There we go. There it is. Now it worked. Random Omori music. Go. Hey, speaking of taking care of yourself and doing something you love, I suggest everybody in chat go ahead and play Omori. You'll thank yourself. Sponsored by Crims. And drink some water while you're at it. I am. I'm gonna refill my water. Hey Crims, will you for Chibicon? Chibicon? What the fuck is Chibicon? Chibicon show. 2021, November 13th to 14th. Wait, what? It's already over? The fuck? Anime drag show. What? Where cosplay meets drag. I don't know what it is, so I most likely won't. I will help you guys out. There you go. Play this game. Alright, let's restart the game and refill our water at the same time. Looks good. Start that shit. Ooh. All right, I'll just run to the bathroom real quick. Hello, my good friend. That's right. I said friend. We're ready. You're so fucking cruel, Aceback. But I still love you. If you slather honey on a sweet-smelling tree, Pokémon may be attracted by that sweet scent. Okay. How about a quick battle before I leave the for Eternal Forest? That is where we're gonna find our bug Pokémon. Jacob. I wanna lather honey on Crims. That's fucking disgusting. Pony. Hey, Spec. There's a pony in Pokemon. And I don't have it on my team. Beat. Lahu, sorry for being so inactive today. I just got busy with something. I think I might have to go soon. Hey, Lahu, that's perfectly fine. I still love you no matter what you do. But what did I look at? Eat the pony. I mean, that's what Spark is doing. Turn it into glue. Chat, can you explain that to me? Why is Spec being so dark? Okay, right. We need more bird in my life. They used to make glue out of horses. Yeah, oh my god. I get it, dude. But it's not fine. You're making me feel uncomfortable. There's no mountain here. But I'm dressed to hike. Here it goes. Hiker Daniel? The Daniel? My Daniel? Come on, cauliflower, you can do it. I'm gonna grow this shit. He has 4 Pokemon. Daniel back in the day. No, that's how Daniel looks today, but not as fat. Daniel is looking good. Tackle. Did you see that? He used tackle on me. Speed rose sharply. And I should care because... Wait, what happened, Aceback? You lost your first... You lost your badge. Founder? Why did you lose your founder badge? I'm not attacking and still he's losing. Okay, we're gonna do one more growth. And now it's back. I never thought I'd see the day a tier 3 emote being used. That is crazy. Okay, enough growth. Time to fuck him up. You have way too many badges. Yeah. Yeah, you have Twitch Prime as well. I recently, speaking about Twitch Prime, I recently bought, I think it was today actually. I purchased a whole year worth of Amazon Prime. So that's a lot of Amazon Twitch Prime subs. Endeavor. What does Endeavor do? It is a normal move. This attack move cuts down the target's HP to equal the user's HP. Whoa. 5 PP. So you're telling me that if we are very low on HP and we use this, we both have the same amount? No, I said P. The letter. That is crazy. What if you combine that move with the sturdy? You know, the ability? That could be crazy. That is insane. The question is, though, chat, should we get this move for Bird? I feel like it's not gonna see that much use, but it could be very good if we're low on HP and there's a new Pokemon in the battle. We can just right away. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the moves we already have. But Wing Attack has the same strength as Pluck. Pluck only has 20 PP. Damn it. It sounds fun. It would be cool to try it. I'll get rid of... Damn it. Yeah, I'll try it. Double team could be nice in some battles. Get rid of quick attack. Geodude. Keep. My bud is buffed. AF. Thank you, dude. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint you, naughty boy. Bite off. Try a bullet seed. We're gonna get 3. Oh? Holy shit. Wait, bullet seed must be, you know, normal attack. Yeah, it is. Huh. Yeah. 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 It's a nice animation. The game said it's 2 to 5 times and it hit once. I want my money back. Yeah. Keep? Maybe? Because we're buff as fuck. It's so crazy, Lahu. I was thinking about that because I added you on Switch today and I looked through some of the games you've played and I was like, Smash? You have played Smash? Do you want to play Smash with me? Go, Bird. Smash him, Daddy Crims. I would never. Okay, that's good. I would love to play Smash with you. Maybe Aceback could join us? The DK god himself? Bye-bye, Daniel. Oh yeah, a refreshing battle that was. Turning 17 in December though. Cool. Once you turn 17, or maybe 19, stay that age. There's no reason to go above it. And don't you give me any of that. But Creams, I want to be older so I can go and drink and shit. Then I will be very disappointed. Yeah, you're old. You suck at DK. Your birthday is also in December. Yeah, it is, it is. RPG Fancy! How are you doing? Welcome back. You didn't miss very much. We took a break. I think my team is still the same as when you were here. So it's all good. We learned Endeavor with Bird. Got rid of Quick Attack. And now Native Boy hates me. But it's fine. I love Pokemon that smells sweet. Like this one. Get a whiff of this. Wish I was still 18, Lamau. Yeah, me too. I'll be 30 next year. Fuck me. But hey, nothing's changing. I'm still sitting here playing these games. And it will never ever change. Okay, Bud versus Bud. Let's go. Crims, I will not fuck you. What? Narokath, you are the same age as my oldest brother. That is not a word, I think. My English is gone. Bye-bye. See you next time, Lahoo's English. Oof. Could stay up all night without getting tired. Yeah. I still feel like I'm around 22, maybe 23. And I also look like I'm 22 or 23 years old. I don't look to be 29. And I don't feel it either. So, hey, I'm 23. Let's go with that. Change. I still only have Ember. Pokemon is life. Doesn't matter how old you are. Indeed. I would go even further and say, like Nintendo overall. You know, games like that. Doesn't matter what you age. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'll be 30 next year and I'm still watching My Little Pony. Maybe I shouldn't say still, because I didn't do it before. You know, I didn't grow up with that shit. You know, I was on that freaking bandwagon as everyone else back in 2011, 12. So since let's see, yeah, since I was 19 years old, I guess, never mind. Noise. There must be an item here. Get him. That looks like a bug trainer. But I could be wrong. Oh, he's poisoned. There we go. But who is the 58? True story. No, Ace-Pack, stop. Yes! The DK Master. Fuck. He had a stone boy. Seems good. Wait, your remote didn't work? What type of emote is it? DK isn't stoned. He's ready. That was on the emote list. Huh, but why doesn't it work though? Man, this game is so pretty. I have to agree. The game's art style is growing on me. I'm liking it more and more. I have to at some point look at the original game and make it, you know, a real comparison. Okay, so which game does chat think is the prettiest? You know, out of all of Pokemon games. Not just the core games, but the spin-offs as well. Which Pokemon game looks the prettiest? That is a herd of Fluttershy's. Hey Spec, you're breaking stream rule number 2. How could you? Yeah, I kind of like Let's Go. 2 times? 2 times? Stop with the pony, please. You're scaring me. Not Sword and Shield. Amen. Oh, let's see. Pokemon Arceus. That's the prettiest game of all. Breath of the Wild, eat your heart out. Gen 3 had amazing reflection on the GBA, so I think they win. Yeah, I've seen that. I never played it myself, but my brother played the original Ruby. And so I saw bits and pieces here and there. And I thought it was really cool. Fighter, right? But we need a pony soundbite. No one thinks so. Kelsey. Kel says what? You only played core. You like the art on Sword and Shield? Yeah, you can do that. XD is actually not that bad. You know, I don't doubt that Arceus will be a good game, or a fun game, entertaining, whatever. I'm just very disappointed. In my opinion, I'm disappointed in what the trailer showed us. It's a little bit lacking, but hey, it could be really good. 65. The user throws an electrically charged tackle at the target. This may also leave the target with paralysis. Okay. Yeah, having a normal attack could be good, but we have bites. I know it's not normal, but at least it's not electric. Thundershock. Yeah, that's a special attack. And let's see, Sparky has 30 special attack and 41 normal attack. So Spark should do even more damage. I'm thinking we need at least one special attack. So yeah, Charge could go. Special defense. Nah, I'd rather just attack. Having tackle. Who does that? Fuck it. Get rid of tackle. Not looking forward to some of the new mechanics being introduced. Yeah, I hope they really spice up the game before it comes out. Optimize the graphics a little bit. I concede. You're in a different class. You're a streamer. That's insane. You taught me how I measure up. Thank you. Sure thing, Kelsey. Glad I could help. I like how you catch Pokemon in Arceus, to be honest. Yeah. It feels a little bit more next gen. Oh, I don't know. Should I play a little? You're asking me. You're forcing me into a battle, girl. Karina. Piplup. That is a penguin. Okay. It might have a berry. It did not. How does she have a starter Pokemon? She's hacking. Yeah, please give it. Can I have your Piplup, please? It's a Ditto that starts transformed into a Pokemon that you don't have? Oh, boo. How insulting. It makes sense. Huh. You like being bodied by wild Pokemon. Listen very closely. Can you hear the cries of Pokemon? Whoa! Okay. You think you can get through Eternal Forest by yourself? No, not by myself, but I have a bunch of Pokemons. You seem to be tired. Rest a while. Man, if only real life could be like this. You go around talking to random people, sleep in their bed without actually being in the bed. Did you know that in Pokemon XD and Colosseum you actually steal Pokemon? You like that concept? Yeah, that reminds me of what I was talking about before in yesterday's stream, that they make this kind of open world PvP online Pokemon game where you can battle each other, but you can... The catch is that you can catch your opponent's Pokemon in the battle. But the Pokeballs you use are not, you know, first. You know, first turn. It's always last turn. So it's like a risk and reward type of thing. Yeah, whatever. What kinds of Pokemon live around here, I wonder? You could just ask me. Hey, do you want to battle? Shinx. Shit. My bird is gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna try Endeavor. Let's see if we can make use of it. It probably will not go well, but we're gonna try. Shadow Lugia is so cool. I'd like to see that. Not very effective either. Shit. We'll try Pluck. Why? It's using Bite? Okay, that went better than expected. Small Fry, level 13. My boy. Pachirisu. I forgot which Pokemon that is, but we'll keep Bert. Mr. Luigi. Basically Shadow. That's good. That's good, man. Okay, fuck this shit. Wait, what am I doing? We'll go with Sparky. Mario Kart Luigi with a death stare is Dark Luigi. Uh-oh. It's breaking apart, boys. The audio delay is immense. We're back in business. Bite. Ouch. Capture card, yeah, Kappa. How are you so weak? I'm shocked. How did I lose? Exactly. How did I lose, Aceback? You who are so perfect in every way. What can I tell you about Pokemon? Well, there are males and females, and some that you can't tell. Good to know. I know why I'm hyped for these games, but I am so hyped for these games. That's nice to hear. Man, I hope you will have a good time with them. Because I am. I really am. And I don't think I mind replaying it from the beginning. Once it actually comes out. I'm just, worried if people find it annoying. Me streaming the exact same thing again. At least we don't have to hide on Twitch, At least we can use the category. But everyone else is gonna stream it, so it doesn't matter. I'm very happy that you guys decided to check out yesterday's stream. I really do. Yeah, I think I am too. Fire Red and Leaf Green are probably my favorite games still. But it's mostly due to nostalgia. And that it is a, you know, fully working version of Gen 1. Whereas the original is pretty broken. You didn't play the games that much? He was annoyed by the terrible Fire Mon selection. Ah. I see. Quiz, guys. How many fire types can you catch pre-post game in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl? Whew, I'm not even gonna attempt that. But Aceback got the answer. Fucking beast. They were good remakes. You like the extra areas. Yeah, I really enjoyed Kanto in Generation 2 as well. It was so cool. It blew my mind. Wait, Chimchar and Ponyta? That's it? What? Really? You don't catch the starter. Nah, you steal it. That's the reason why I always go for a fire Pokemon at the start. Yeah, from my experience, it's very rare to find a Pokemon, I mean a fire type, anywhere near the first, you know, fourth of the game, if you know what I mean. They're usually much later. 205, Eternal Forest. Oh, we need cut. That's why I hate Diamond and Pearl, because you feel like you have to choose a Chimchar even though you don't want Chimchar. I guess you can see it as easy, normal, hard, in a way. You know, that's how I saw it in Generation 1. That if you pick Charmander, it's basically hard mode, because the first two gyms are bad for fire Pokemons. And then with Pokemon Yellow, when you have Pikachu, it's like, fuck. You have Pikachu and a Pidgey and a Rattata against Brock. Oh, the game wasn't very nice to you. My name's Cheryl, and you are? Okay, so your name is Naro. I'm sincerely glad to meet you. Naro, may I ask you a big favor? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid of doing it alone. I've heard that there's a sinister group of people called Team Galactic about. I think there'll be safety in numbers. Please, may I go with you? I don't know, Cheryl. You seem kind of sus. I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health. Yeah, definitely. This music is nice. I think that was the very first time I've ever made an Among Us reference. Fuck. I guess it had to happen at some point. I'm so sorry. My Pokemon got poisoned and now it can't battle. I knew I should have loaded up on antidotes at the Pokemart. And still he's... I guess the poisoned Pokemon are already fainted, but he's still moving about. You have the Platinum Pokemon available in the Underground. I heard it's the only post-game that you get a real Firemon selection, including OG starters. Wow. I think the depth of field is a little bit too strong. The rock is covered in moss. It feels pleasantly cool. Nice. I like how this looks. Yeah, me too. This is nice. I mean, some people can be these, you know, graphic fags and be like, oh, this is near 2022 and it looks like a 2004 game. You know, honestly, yeah, sure. It looks like an Xbox 360 game, whatever. But who the fuck cares? The game is fun. And you know my favorite quote from Nintendo? My favorite quote from Reggie. You know it. We need to ask Narokath to do Firemon hunting when he gets the Explorer kit. But I don't want to. What's cool, you might ask? No, I'll tell you anyway. Bug Pokemon. He's right. I love it when Cream's body is ready. So, Aspec, you think that just because you purchased a tier 3 sub, you are allowed to sexually harass me? Harass? Wait, what? What did he say? Where you get... Fucking spoilers! You get Leafy on there? Chat makes me a bit sad sometimes. They're spoiling my first adventure through Gen 4. I'm completely depressed and poisoned right now. I'm not sorry at all. Okay, Lahu, if you beat me in Smash, I'll forgive you. Don't take him too seriously. Indeed. Beautifully? Beautify? I mean, we are poisoned, but who gives a shit? We'll keep Bird. He's gonna fight through it. It's gonna be so delayed though, like bad input delay. Indeed, because you're in America, I guess? And with that much lag, I guess anyone can win. Norway. Oh, I don't think... No, how did I forget? I'm sorry, Lahu. I'm so sorry, I forgot. We did. I guess we're even now. You don't have to win against me on Smash. I already forgive you, because I fucked up. But hey, if you're in Norway, it shouldn't lag that much. My favorite viewer. Now, how am I supposed to answer that? No, the thing is, I get pretty confused sometimes. You know what we talked about before? That streaming is easy. I mean, I guess for some people it is easy, but it's so yeah. It's not uncommon to, you know, mix things in your brain as you're streaming, as you're playing a game, as you're reading a bunch of different users and texts. It's not super easy, but hey. Imagine Crims is not perfect. It bugs me when people ignore the awesome coolness of bug Pokémon. You remind us to drink water, we shall remind you to eat. You know, that is acceptable. We're just out on a power walk. No, you're not. You're standing there. But why is your Twitch name Narokath AE and not Crims? You know, very good question. I do not have the answer for that. No, but as my bio says, you know, down below, Narokath is basically my artist name when it comes to music. I have an album on Spotify you can listen to if you want to. But I was pretty active with music a couple of years back. Not so much today. It's more commentary and streams for now. So Narokath was my artist name, and I thought, yeah, might as well, you know, keep it like that. And sometimes I do play music on stream. Both my own songs and covers. Shit. Yeah, Munky, it's been a time. It's been a while. Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. But the basic gist is that Narokath is my artist name, or it could also be seen as holy fuck. What was that? Okay, so this is how we can see it. Narokath is kind of like the world of me. You know, all the content. Oh my god. All the content I've done, all the channels. Like the overarching world of what I've done and created. And then I am Crims. And in real life, my real name would be Alexander, or just Alex. So it's pretty confusing, a little bit convoluted for no reason. It's like if you talk to me in real life, or maybe on Discord, you know, private messages, I'm Alex. But when I'm streaming and making commentary, I like to let loose a little bit. I like to just say the first thing that pops up in my mind. Just have a good time and not overthink things. Then that's like a Crims persona. I don't expect anyone to follow with what I'm saying. Shit, and I have to play this game at the same time and make decisions. Okay. With a burn. Sure, we'll get rid of 25. It's just straight up better than... No, Ember is special attack. It's nice to have special and... Yeah, both special and physical. This move always goes first. 80% accuracy. Yeah, we'll get rid of Fury Swipes. It's so... random. Okay, so my name on the internet in the beginning was, you know, Crimson. Because Crimson is my favorite color. Or it was my favorite color. I don't think it is anymore. And it's also inspired by a certain type of zombie from Resident Evil Remake on GameCube called Crimson Heads. And I thought they were so cool when I was a kid. So I named myself Crimson on the internet. But then I realized, yeah, Crimson is a little bit too common, doesn't stick out. And so I added the Z spelling, Crimson. And that wasn't enough, so I added my initials, which is AE, Alexander Engström. And I went with that for many years. So I was Crimson for a long time, and it just stuck, you know. When I started with commentary and streams in 2009, I just call myself Crims. It's easier. It's like Alexander and Alex, Crimson and Crims. And then in 2017, my world was, my life was pretty much in shambles in a way. Like I didn't know what I was doing, and I was moving around. I didn't have a job. Lost my, you know, girlfriend and many different things. Lost everything, and everything was fucked. And so I decided, okay, I need a new page. And so I made a new name, which is Narokath, and decided, okay, I'm just gonna go on a clean slate, go with that name, and then that's it. And at the time, you know, before I made Narokath, I had many different YouTube channels, like way too many YouTube channels, where all the content was split between the channels, and it was so annoying after a while that I decided now it's time for a clean slate, name it Narokath, make everything on the same channel, and start fresh. And so I did. But when I continued with commentary, it was so weird to say, oh yeah, I'm Narokath, let's go. It just doesn't work. So I still call myself Crims when I do commentary, and I call myself, that's my nickname on the internet. But Narokath is still the username and the name of the world of what I do. Man, this sounds really confusing when I'm saying it out loud, so don't feel bad not understanding. As Aspec said, it's a long story. I'm a criminal. Smooth criminal, indeed. That is an Abra. The lore of Crims is less confusing than Chris Chan lore. Yeah, the lore of Crims, if you so will, is confusing. Anyway, thank you for listening to that. I have been thinking about changing my Twitch name to, you know, Crims Gaming, Crims something. But it's fine. I'll stick with this. Because I have many different social media, you know, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, backlogged, Steam, and so on. And so I won't have the same name everywhere. It's just that Crims is my nickname. Let's say. I could have just said that. I could have just said Narokath is my artist name, but my nickname is Crims. End of story. Michael Jackson. Because you're a Swedish noob. Wow. This guy. Put him in a weird spot and force him to do stuff. You can't force me. People can't pronounce O, Ä, Ö. It's kind of funny. In a strange world. I don't get these funny clothes. Skinny legs and tiny nose. What the fuck? Cursed. It really looks cursed though. So where is my bug Pokemon that chat promised me? I have a great ball. My senses tingle. I've spotted a rare Pokemon. Dude, I'm a human. Donald. I mean, that is indeed a bug Pokemon, but no way. Okay. Never ever again say O, Ä, Ö. Why not though? It's funny. Ä, Ö, Å? What are you talking about, Lahu? Or should I call you Lahö? Oh my god, that bug has a mustache. Ingen svenska? Vad fan, Aceback? Det var ju du som sa att vi skulle skita i reglerna. Får fan bestämma det nu. I want my bug Pokemon for fuck's sake. Ja, nu får du fan bestämma dig. My Pokemon is an excellent healer, but attacking isn't its strong point. Man, the music is so good. Lahu? Lahu? How is the music so good? Gotta walk through the grass with no rebel to find bugs to catch. Thank you, RPG Fantasy. I appreciate it. Okay, so I don't want the chat to answer this question because it will be an indirect spoiler. But my thoughts right now is that this Cheryl girl is actually the gym leader. It's pretty obvious, but don't answer it. Don't give me the answer. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't want the Whirlpool though. Sluta vara en regelbrytare, annars kommer jag att förstöra alla ponjer. What? Det är så jävla fult plural på ponjer. She's the champion. Well, there you go. Google Translate can only do so much. She's the champion of the forest. XD tricked you. Nu kan du snälla göra Mario. Man, I love you guys. You're so fucking crazy. Very good Swedish. I don't even know Swedish. Yeah, who does? Dustox. Okay. Now that's a bug Pokemon I would like to have, but the game isn't that nice. There are so many things that Swedes have done good though. Music, PewDiePie, Crims. Oh, thank you, Lahu. I thought you were gonna say IKEA, meatballs, Koenigsegg, fucking dynamite, telephone. Wait, was it? I don't know. But yeah, engineering overall. And you know why Swedish people are so fucking pog? It's because we were early when it came to drinking and consuming coffee like madmen. And coffee boosted creativity and the workflow, concentration, and thereby we're the best. Volvo, yeah indeed. How could I forget Volvo? And Spotify, and mine. I was about to say Mein Kampf. I mean, Minecraft. Jump King. And so many good games. But did you know that the osthyvel is Norwegian? Oh, it is? Thank you, Lahu, for making the osthyvel. I've been using it every day of my life. Did not see that coming. Wow. Is that why I'm addicted to coffee? It's my Swedish genes. Wait, do you have Swedish genes? Did you know Swarm is the name of a Pokemon ability? Oh, he was actually talking about me. It's not creepy. I think Sweden has some good developers. Yeah. Okay, so would chat be angry or disappointed if I end the stream here? Fuck you, Crims, you're gonna stream until the end of time. I have to... Yeah, that's the thing. I have work tomorrow, so I need to get ready, get some shut-eye. Stream for 6 more minutes until it's 4 hours. Man, you're right. We'll do that. Good idea, Aceback. Your dad side of the family is Scottish and Swedish. Ooh, that's a nice mixture. Yeah, me too. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm getting really tired. Old Man Crims. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe. But work is really tiring at the moment. Crims is halfway to 60. Oh my fuck, dude. Don't say that. He said it. Shit, halfway to 60. It felt like last year I was 6 years old. In like 1st grade or something. So what happened? We have time for one more trainer. Psychic boys. I think we should all just commit mass. No. That wasn't very nice. I think we should all commit love. We should all appreciate each other. Have a good time. Play Omori. That would be nice. Love and life. Gangbang it is. Oh, Ace back. Why are you so fucked? Undertale. Dude, I have 3 Let's Plays on Undertale. I made commentary on 3 routes. Blind commentary. So check it out if you want to. Oh my god. Crims is so wholesome at the same time. What am I doing? Okay, so we shouldn't have fighting against Psychic. I'll go with Sparky, I guess. I don't fucking know. Oh, this music. A strange presence has been felt. It is emanating from you. Who is spoiling the 3rd evolution of my starter Pokemon? And that really makes me sad. You only play Genocide. So you have beaten Sans? What a gamer. Wait, Dark doesn't... How was it now? How is Dark against Psychic? I'm just gonna fucking try it, dude. That's why I'm playing this game. Okay. How can you not have seen Infernape? I don't know. Sans is way too hard for me. You've beaten Sans, Omega Flowery, and Asriel Dreamer. Pro gamer mode. There's one way to prove yourself, Lahu. If you can beat Perfect Heart in Omori, I will forever love you. And I will donate $5 to you. No cap. No cheats though. And don't look it up on YouTube for fuck's sake. Don't you go searching on Perfect Heart Omori now. You have to play it blind and get there yourself. No strats, no guide. Do it just like I did. Dark is super effective against Psychic, but this is Psychic fighting. Oh. Okay. What genre is Omori? It's very similar to Undertale in terms of genre, but it has more, much more emphasis on psychological horror. But it's still an RPG, story heavy, amazing soundtrack, same type of gameplay, overhead, 4-way movement. Yeah, equipment, stuff like that. Multiple endings. But yeah, psychological horror, which I love. I am a huge fan of psychological horror. We have been streaming for 5 hours, my friends. Oh, I have to play that game. I really have to play that game so much. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Now get the fuck out of my stream. I'm done. God damn it.
I can't believe it.
You're incredible. Chat. You're so nice. Thank you for keeping me company in these hard times. I lost my job last week, Sag. So this is really helping me out. Oh boy, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Say it back. Godnatt, Lahu. Sov gott. Din sjuka jävel. Nej. I'm gonna be nice. Din sjuk jävel du. Okay. We have passed the 4-hour mark of the stream. Thank you all so very much for hanging out. And yeah, good thing you checked out yesterday's stream, because else you wouldn't have found this one, I believe, because it's not under the category. But hey, I want to be safe, and we will continue another day. So sleep tight, take care of yourself, drink water, and join the Discord if you want to. Good night, and see you next time.